Hey everyone, welcome to your Timeless Love Read. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. Here in this reading, we're going to be delving into the current timeline of your romantic love life and all that entails. It will be centered around the person on your mind, the one you're here for, the one you're wondering about. Keep in mind that this timeline can change at any point with your thoughts, your beliefs, or your actions. Nothing is set in stone and you are constantly writing your story. Know this, God gave you free will and intuition. Please use them both. They are your superpowers in life. And with that in mind, intuition, use it here. Operate from it. It will help you to know what is meant for you to take from the reading and the messages that are meant to be left behind. If this reading is for you, it will leave you feeling more clarified, more confirmed. Synchronicities will be possibly clarified. There will be a good feeling, a feeling of more awareness as you walk away. If it's not for you, you'll struggle to make it match. It may make you upset. It may confuse you more. And these feelings are you should keep in mind as you listen. So with that all said, let's get into it. Let's do a quick energy check on your person and get a baseline understanding of their energy towards the connection right now. What is this person's energy towards the connection presently? What do we need to know? A missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. So, looking back on it, feeling like they see now that you're valuable. There was a choice that they made and they're not stoked on it. Indecisive. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Tell me more about this missed opportunity. What do we need to know about it? Why missed opportunity? Tell me more about this. I look for you everywhere. So this person, may see your car or cars similar to yours on the road and just be hoping for a chance meeting. They see your face in others. Everything reminds you of them. Okay, let's get one more and get another layer of understanding. Tell me about this missed opportunity and I look for you everywhere. Tell me more about this energy, spirit. I am ashamed. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. I look for you everywhere and I am ashamed. There are connections to astral and childhood memories that are ready to be healed in this person. They're being called to allow divine light to shine within them. So some sort of wounding or belief system or subconscious belief caused them to act in the way they did. They, with whatever has happened since, they're now looking back on the experience and you as something that they made the wrong choice on. A beautiful opportunity that was presented to them and they now see that they made the wrong choice. And there might be a little bit of maybe inner criticism of this choice. This person is kind of feeling heavily in their thoughts. They may be actually going out in nature and trying to, calm the stress that the situation holds over them. You or your person may live by the ocean. I'm getting that with the imagery. Okay, let's do a you and them kind of energy. What are your overall energies towards each other right now? What are the strongest energies you're operating from in regards to each other? One for each. Please show me what I need to see. Your energy towards this person is the Magician. You may be trying to manifest them. You may be working on your creativity, centered around inspiration and insights that you're receiving right now, and using it to keep yourself occupied, creating in some way, projects. It feels like you right now are taking everything that you have learned and you're utilizing it to help you find your center and peace right now. And it feels to you that focusing and directing it towards creativity is helping to keep the intensity of the love that surrounds this connection from consuming you. Okay? So, your energy towards them, the Magician, their energy towards you. Page of Pentacles. Feeling uncomfortable, but a desire to communicate with you. Possibly to offer you an olive branch, or to bring an apology or a sense of accountability to you. This person feels very much out of their realm in how they're viewing this connection, and it's acknowledged. This feels like this connection is taking this person mentally to a place that they don't feel confident in, don't recognize, and honestly feels very confusing in navigating. And there's a part of this person that recognizes that a choice needs to be made at the bottom. Nothing can take place until some sort of important choice or decision is made by your person. And this could be this shame, this feeling of unworthiness, childhood woundings or beliefs formed in childhood. Maybe minor at the time, but a child's mind perceives things, that are little to an adult to be so much more massive and large. And so it feels like this person may also be younger than you, but they're looking towards the future and contemplating and feeling a way in which they can bring or open the door of communication to you in some way. Possibly contemplating sending a message with how this character is holding the pentacle. And also looks how this character is holding the pentacle as if he or she, it doesn't matter, is looking in a mirror. So in some sense, this missed opportunity. I'm ashamed of my behavior. I look for you everywhere because I want to see you. It's caused this person to reflect, and I'd seen that in this character in Missed Opportunities, sitting by themselves next to the ocean, kind of tuning in and feeling into the stillness and allowing their mind to think about this. Whereas before, I'm getting that this person avoided or distracted or kept themselves busy with work or hobbies in some way to avoid thoughts going to it. I'm going to grab this one. Why the Magician? Let's get a better understanding of the Magician energy. Focusing on your creativity, tuning in to any inspiration you're receiving right now, channeling it and focusing into bringing thoughts and ideas to life in some way. It'll be different for each of you. Why the Magician as the viewer's energy towards their person? Why the Magician? Castle 6. So you could be Sagittarius or operating from a Sagittarius mentality, or your person could be Sagittarius. Castle. Legacy. I'm kind of drawn to legacy and architecture. Focusing your creativity in building your wealth, your legacy to leave behind. Something that you can look back on and know in a sense that you left your mark and your voice in life in some way. Or you could be an architect. Actually, literally. And so, Magician is, I want to say Gemini. No. Where's the Magician? I think the Magician is one of the planets. Okay. Why the Page of Pentacles as their energy towards you? Page of Pentacles. When you look at this image, what do you see? As I read the words missed opportunity, I'm ashamed. This person is, and I was getting kind of self-criticism, right? Ashamed of their behavior and having a heavy and loud inner dialogue about criticisms and ways that they could have gone about the situation in a better way. Feeling their behavior, the way they operated towards you, whatever they chose to do, produced a feeling of them inwardly of being less worthy of you and your time and your energy. So shut down, humiliation, finding fault in oneself, punishing themselves in some way, feeling vulnerable. It takes an incredible amount of courage to, set the ego and the pride aside and to come forth and be accountable and to make right that which has been made wrong. And right now this person is kind of struggling with that. It's a little uncomfortable, but yeah, there's a lot of self-reflection happening for your person. They are missing you. I mean, think about it when it boils down to it. I look for you everywhere. If you look for someone everywhere, that means you're having a strong desire to see that person, to interact with that person, to feel that person's presence and energy. Praise for achievement. With the Magician, I'm just kind of thinking or feeling high magic. And this, with high magic, it's a spiritual practice. So with the Magician, you could be focused on, your enlightenment, your journey and understanding of yourself and, the journey to presence and awareness and purpose. Okay. What do we want to get next? Let's do this one. What is the strongest connecting energy existing between and felt on both sides? Strongest connecting energy. And on your person's side, we have a 5 and Aquarius. So air sign. This could mean air in their chart or operating from heavy Aquarius energy. Okay. Strongest connecting energy existing between, felt by both. Betrayal revealed. So this situation will or has revealed to you the intention behind it, whether it's you betraying yourself in some way or another person or situation. You are being asked to unmask the truth by removing any blinders that hinder the clarity that is needed. And for me, I kept glancing over at pride on this castle card. And this is on your side. So in some way, this is a gentle message to possibly self-reflect and see and check yourself to see if there's anywhere in which you're operating from a prideful stance in regards to this connection and this person and how you are responding. So a betrayal revealed is the strongest connecting energy. Okay, let's see. Self-care and balance on the bottom. So it could be an external betrayal or in some way not honoring your boundaries, your self-respect, or your love for self, letting your guard down in some way in these areas. To unmask the truth, remove any blinders that hinder. This will bring clarity needed. So let's see, what do we want to clarify that with? Clarify. Why betrayal revealed? With the imagery in front of her, it's branches, and the branches appear to be frozen. So icy treatment, cold, swinging to the extreme of severity and operating from logic, sense, reason, but maybe lacking possibly in the reason area. But I'm feeling with the coldness a lack of heart, a lack of the warmth of heart in it. Okay, so let's get a clarifier for you and your person. And my throat is kind of, for some reason, irritating me right now. So this could be revolving around the voice, speaking, truth, communication. Let's get a clarifier for the viewer and their person. Why betrayal and revealed? Why betrayal and revealed? Remembrance. And I'm brought to that the castle card has a 6 on it, which is, the process and the way in which we navigate through unexpected change and disruption in our lives. And the remembrance is kind of being focused on the betrayal. And this could be what this person is operating, or missed opportunity or feeling this shame about is the way they behave towards you. So clarifying betrayal revealed as the strongest connecting energy. This is your focus on what this person did and a gaze that is symbolically set in the past and focused on the past. The remembrance of what happened, how you felt. And this might be, if it's applying to you, okay, and to acknowledge the feelings. But this could also be a gentle message for some of you if you've stayed there too long, to see if there's an opportunity to shift your gaze symbolically to the present and look at the opportunity for growth in how it's happening for you. And these yellow flowers, I'm just kind of hearing planting lots of seeds in the mind. And this feels like a message from Spirit to be mindful of the little seeds and the stories and the meaning you assign this experience and what this person did, and to be mindful only to allow those seeds of what, I don't even remember what I just said, but these seeds of the mind to grow only if they are valid and true. Okay, so clarifying betrayal revealed, and for your person, the mingling 42, 6. So you got a 6, and in this clarifier a 5, they got a 5 as their energy towards you, and the clarifier being the 6. A fish out of water. And I'd kind of felt that with the Page of Pentacles, walking into terrain with you. They've never been. They don't know how to navigate. It's uncomfortable. It's foreign. And I'm feeling like that with this imagery of this person. Trying to fit in where it's so clearly obvious that they are not comfortable. 21:11 on the clock, I just noticed. On the timer, I guess I should say. This is kind of the energy that they're recognizing in themselves. Is you are very different creatures, and this person feels very out of their, league is coming to me, but out of their realm in regards to you. And I'm seeing also the similarity in the clarifying cards, this one being yours, the similarity of the black dress and the short, like kind of bobbed hair. This person also could feel in some way judged by those around you, friends, feeling completely exposed, feeling completely uncomfortable, and especially in this realization that they made the wrong choice and you are a missed opportunity. So this may be a no contact situation. If you're not communicating this, I'm getting that this lack of your presence is having a really heavy emotional effect on your person. And being that this is a kind of a fish typed creature, it feels like your person is feeling very, very emotional. Like they've just been plunged into this experience and they have to, evolve like an animal that evolves over time to their environment. This person knows that as they are, they can't survive in your frequency, if that makes sense. It's a very like youthful, almost like I don't know. I'm feeling like the energy that I'm feeling as I'm describing it is kind of just like a young kid in school going, maybe to class for the first time. 23:32 on the timer. Going to class for the first time and just feeling judged and out of sorts and uncomfortable, like that youthful way of being where you lack confidence and you're still trying to find your place in this world. Still trying to find who you are and to, be important to other people or to find your value in other people's eyes. This feels like that energy. And this card is on the bottom of the deck, and it's one that's come out before. And it's just coming to me like this person feels that you have so much power to just snuff them out. I'm going to set that one there. Okay. What are you being called to release at this time in this connection? Exactly where you stand in this experience. What are you being called to release? What unnecessary attachment, craving, desire, mentality are you being called to release? exploitation. I want to take advantage of your resources, connections, skills, and knowledge. So if there is something about your person that attracts you to them, something that they can offer you in, knowledge, material, or something, this is a message to let go of this desire to self-serve in any way. It'll be different for each of you if this applies or feels connected. But to release any desire you have to take from your person, resources, connections, skills, knowledge for personal gain. And lust is at the bottom. This could be a strong physical desire for your person that is beyond, or the pendulum has swung into excess. So I bring intense desire, a magnetic pull fueled by passion, seeking satisfaction without restraint. Exploitation could speak of that, literally resources, connections, skills, or knowledge, or it could be, exploitation of in a physical way of some sort, and not without consent by any means, but pursuit or a drive for that experience without taking into account the other person's willingness to participate or readiness for said event. Only take that if it resonates. And remember that energies are interchangeable and flowing. So if what I'm saying that is on your side kind of feels more like what your person is doing or feels connected to your person, please apply it where it goes. It'll be different for all of you. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do for crossing? What is the strongest crossing energy, or the biggest, most prevalent blockage in this experience between the two of you? She who thrives. Flourish, prosper, and blossom. And that's feeling connected to somehow this, I want to take advantage of your resources, connections, and skills. This could also be, take it where it resonates, but a feeling of inadequacy when you look at your person and what they're doing, feeling insecure, uncomfortable, or inadequate, or less than in some way. So this is a gentle message to not compare. It's not a comparison game. So also the expression in her eyes feels very I'm not sure how to describe the feeling. Concerned, on the verge of sadness. This could be either or, you or your person looking at the other in a way that is in admiration and beauty for what they or you are accomplishing, but feeling standing in their shadow in some way, feeling unseen in some way, feeling a hopelessness in being seen on your level, or you being seen on their level, or they're being seen on your level, whatever the case may be. Perceived, scrutinizing. What do I want to clarify that one with? This one feels right. Okay. So thriving being a crossing energy. One or both of you could be thriving and it is causing discomfort or inner dialogue to be turned up in volume of, defeating negative fear-based dialogues. Okay, let's clarify this crossing energy, Spirit. Why this crossing energy? An orchid. And I have an orchid and it's blue. And I can't tell if it is just losing its flowers because it's ready to get new ones, or if I did something. So maybe this is a message that you or your person is questioning, that given responsibility or trust in care for the other, that there's a sense that you or they will fail in some way, or feeling that a sense of unworthiness or incapability, or not being able to do what is necessary to carry that person or to be carried by that person. Okay. Why this crossing energy, Spirit? Let's get a clarifier for the viewer and their person. Why this is the crossing energy. Okay, why this is the crossing energy. Okay, so what popped out for you, I'm going to keep that face down until I'm ready to look at it. Attractive. Attractive is what I was drawn to. One who thrives, flourishes, prospers, and blossoms. So this feels, maybe you or your person are very physically attractive people. And this breeds a feeling of insecurity, lack of confidence, in feelings of the competition maybe that you or they might have to face. So this one is for you. So attractiveness, clarifying why this is the crossing energy for you. So take it as it resonates. You or you and this person could be very physically attractive, and this combined with their the way in which they're thriving and prospering in life or blossoming, and you or this person are watching one another or the other blossom or come to life or be successful in some way. Butterflies speak to a transformation, a huge transformation that is taking place. And possibly the attractiveness, right? You're feeling whatever this person does is very attractive, and they are very attractive. And this might make you feel feeling drawn to someone. But I think it means drawn, but drowned. So like drowning, feeling, and this kind of feels maybe also for a message for your person with this fish person, having this connection as to kind of recite, causing them to feel like they have to evolve to their emotional, romantic environment in a way that is challenging. But it's what they're being called to do. It's the doorstep they've been brought to by your presence. Okay, so clarifying this thriving energy for your person. Higher self-activation. And I just said having to evolve and acclimate to this experience, to you. Feeling an immense amount of pressure. This could be also that you are highly attractive and this person knows that what you're doing in life with the combination of your physical appearance, you're a missed opportunity. This person is really feeling heavily the weight of their decision and the disappointment in making that decision. An awakening of some sort is happening to your person. higher self activation. I'm hearing stepping to the plate. Okay. What do I want to do here? What is your person not speaking? What is it that this person is keeping under wraps, unsaid, undone, unshared? What important aspect is being hidden from you by your person, the one you're here for? I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. There's a lot of insecurities that are being felt on your person's side in regard to you. So in some way, this magician energy, this energy that you're operating from in taking inspiration and putting in work to bring it to life so that it can be experienced in the physical outside of your head, this is causing your person to feel very insecure and not threatened, but in a way you're showing up for life and the way you're navigating. This just fell out of the deck as it tipped over. There is a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill. I'm afraid your feelings are not mutual, and they're feeling heavy, the weight of your absence and their decision. So a lot of introspection and self-reflection is going on. A lot of looking in that mirror at the self and feeling humiliated, feeling they made a mockery and ridiculed themselves in some way by their actions towards you. So this is confirmation if you were wronged by your person in some way or felt a sense of betrayal, that your person is feeling the weight of their decision right now. And it's a reminder that a lot can happen in the silence and in the separation. In fact, the most can happen in separation, because it allows one to really self-reflect and look at the situation that their choices produced. And I feel at this point your person is really truly looking at the choice they made and questioning and trying to understand the why behind the choice they made. And it feels really that they're coming to a conclusion that they made the wrong choice, and it was, there was dishonor in their behavior. It wasn't honorable. Okay. What does your higher self want you to bring your awareness to right now? As we shift the focus to you and the role you're playing in this experience, what does your higher self want you to bring your awareness to presently? Okay, you know what? I felt that this was not the right deck as I was shuffling, and it makes sense because nothing popped out. Ooh, I want to grab from this deck. This one feels right. Funny how that worked out. Okay. What does your higher self want you to bring your awareness to right now? What does your higher self want you to bring your awareness to? Oh, let's see. Did one flip? Nope. Okay. Magnetic truth and the image of a compass. And I'm hearing that that I've heard somewhere the truth is interwoven in your DNA. Your path, your purpose is interwoven in your DNA. Your body knows. What pulls you isn't random, it's relevant. There's a reason certain things stir your soul, while others feel hollow. Your inner compass reveals what is meant for you. Release the questions and start honoring what calls you. Your gifts are trying to orient you. Let them. True fulfillment begins the moment you stop resisting what's been pulling you all along. Inner compass. Your higher self would like you to bring your awareness to your inner compass and the direction and the way in which it's pulling you towards something. It's trying to communicate something to you. And ultimately, that thing it's trying to communicate you to is a path that will lead you to joy and fulfillment and wholeness and presence. Okay. Let's grab a soul truth card. What advice does your higher self have for you at this time? What actionable advice? What actionable advice? Am I letting fear stop me? This could be in reference to that compass and the magnetic truth, and I just saw 4141 on the clock. Am I letting fear stop me? And this is, I'm being drawn to the imagery of, I can't remember the phrase that came to me, but seeds in the mind, seeds of the mind planted, seeds planted in the mind, something like that. These yellow flowers, yellow representing air, energy, the mind, the headspace, the ego, your thinking. Am I letting these seeds of the mind stop me? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? Freezing. And remember, I'd made mention of these branches that are frozen. A coldness. Freezing as in also halting, and like a deer in the headlights, but also freezing in a coldness of your operation and your energy. The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. And I'm being brought to a video by Hallie Weston and Lucas Mack. They are Awaken Breathwork, and they had a discussion that was based, I think the title of it was something along the lines of jumping timelines or something like that. But in it, and I might actually link that video and share it because it's incredibly profound. So when we think of fear, we think of adrenaline, your blood pumping, your heart racing, fear, right? While that's one expression of fear, a more subtle expression of fear can be resistance. It can be your body and your nervous system feeling tired, excessively tired when it's time to do something that's calling to you. It can be an overactive mind that pulls your focus and your consciousness in another direction to keep you from that thing that your nervous system perceives as fear. It could also be just a wall, right? A wall of resistance that feels 4411 on the clock, that feels like it's in your way, something that's indescribable, but that it feels overwhelming and causes these energies, right? Stalling, freezing, giving up. And I'm going to share that. So for those of you who made it to this point, you'll know to watch for that video. Today's soul action, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear or the most prevalent fear right here towards this person or this connection and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. You have the power within you, whether it feels like you do or not, to move through the thing that is halting you. Know this. And you won't know this until you act. The action is what shows you your power, what shows you what you're capable of. Anything before that is just thoughts in your head. And I'm feeling like my eyes are having a hard time focusing, and it feels like I'm feeling, for some of you, that energy, that resistance may be manifesting itself as tiredness or fatigue. Just feeling like your vitality, your energies are down. Okay, and I would like to, I want to get, first put those cards back if they'll go. I want to get an angel number to close it out. What would you like to say to the collective, Spirit? What would you like to say to the collective? I'm getting a reminder again about these yellow flowers and these seeds that have been planted in your mind as a result of the betrayal. This is a message, a repeating message, or a message that Spirit wants to get through, that it is really important at this time to recognize these thoughts and these beliefs that are taking root, and to weed your garden, and to also reframe from any fear-based thoughts or expressions within your mind, and reframe them to faith. Because as I mentioned in the intro, we are constantly writing our story through our thoughts, our beliefs, and our actions. So these yellow flowers that represent beliefs or thoughts that you're having surrounding this betrayal this person did to you, step into your power in that area. Oh my gosh. And I looked at the clock and I noticed back when it was 45:44, and for some reason 4444 popped into my head. And I saw at the bottom of the deck 4444. That's so interesting. So it feels necessary to read it. Endeavor. Your angels encourage you to devote yourself to your endeavors. Keep your feet firmly on the ground and put in hard work. You will achieve your goals slowly but surely. Remember that you are laying the groundwork for your dreams to come true. Have faith and be patient. Groundwork. Roots. And that feels very much like, it's kind of crazy like how I feel. I'm really fatigued right now. So that really is possibly something you're experiencing. So, and I'm drawn to this as well. And it's yellow. Planting these seeds, right? So be mindful of what seeds are being rooted in your foundation at this time. Okay, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope it was helpful for you in some way, and if it was, let me know. I love reading your comments and seeing how everything connects with you guys. It's truly a gift. I enjoy it, and I read all of them. So I'm sending you all so much love, and I will talk to you soon.